Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. So tonight we're going to be installing the new rear spats. One of my recent videos, you guys saw me install the carbon fiber lip as well as the carbon fiber side skirts. And I was waiting on two other things, which was the rear spats back here, as well as a new diffuser. Now, both of them came in, but tonight we're just going to be doing the rear spats. I just want to do individual videos. So if anybody's interested in either of these products, they can go to this specific video and just, watch the install and how to do it and everything, as opposed to skipping through it. I've already done an install on the spats before on the base and R ones, which were just the poly version. But today we got carbon fiber ones. So if you look over here, carbon, it's the exact same style, same exact thing as the ones I had previously, but just in carbon. I mean, they're fiberglass with carbon laid on top, so it's nothing crazy, but that's pretty much what all, basic carbon fiber parts are. Most parts like lips, side skirts, and anything like that is just fiberglass with carbon laid on top. It's very rare that you actually can buy, full carbon pieces, and if you do, they're very expensive. And I don't really suggest doing them on a daily driven car, on a track car, race car, something like that, where you're looking to save weight. Obviously it makes more sense, but for something that's just, you're purely going for looks, that's usually why people do it. So these are just fiberglass with carbon laid on top, as I mentioned. They install the exact same way as the other ones. As you can see, there's pre-drilled holes here. So we're going to use some pop clips. They go right into the factory holes. And then I'm going to use a couple self taps as well. And I'm going to lay some 3M double-sided tape on these, just for added reassurance. If you guys notice, I am running the USDM spats, as you can see back here. So typically how you would install these is directly to the bumper. But since I have the USDM spats, it's a little bit different. So on my car, it always bothered me that this rear end was so much higher. So putting the USDM spats on here made a really nice difference. It lowered it a little bit. But now, when you have the side skirts, it kind of just, as you can tell, it's still too low. So I like everything to flow nice and even. So that's why I like these spats. Now, most other spats won't work with the USDM or the JDM spat because it's lower than the bumper. And a lot of the spats out there are made to fit the actual, the lines of the bumper, not the spat here. And a lot of them also wrap around the back here. So, since this is lower, there's going to be a space between the actual diffuser part and the actual spat. So not much other works than the style that I have, which is the CS style, the charge speed style, which is the kit that I have around here, the CS style charge speed. So I got these from eBay, same exact place as I got the front lip over here, as well as the side skirts. Everything fit really well. I'm really happy with the quality of it. It's nothing crazy. It's no APR or Cybon or anything like that, but it works for me. And for something that goes on the bottom of the car, I won't be as upset if I break this as opposed to, a $700-800 front lip or something like that. Both of these together is about $650. So, you're looking at $325 per piece ish. So I won't be that upset. I mean, of course I will be, but not as upset as I would be if I broke something really expensive. So that's kind of why I went with the eBay special. So it works for me. They're not too expensive. If they get dinged up and scratched and everything, I'm not gonna get too bent out of shape about it. I can always just get new ones as opposed to, some really big brand that takes months and months for things to arrive. I actually ended up doing the driver's side already, just so I can get familiar with the install and, see if everything lines up and kind of just talk you through it on this side. So what I ended up doing is actually just using some 3M tape, double-sided tape, and some self-taps. I didn't have to use pop clips. These are actually a little bit more sturdy than the poly ones from Base & R, just because they're made out of fiberglass. I just found that the self-taps were more than enough. It's on there super sturdy, and I'm really happy with how it's holding on and looking and everything. So what we're going to do now is take some 3M double-sided tape, put one here, straight down to here, here, and then I put a little one up here as well. Now that you don't necessarily need to add the double-sided tape, but I just like doing it for added reassurance. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. And then we're gonna take some self-taps right here, pop them in. I ended up using 5. This hole in the back is impossible to get to. If you look, there's no way to get to it. If you want, you might be able to get a pop clip in there, but it's not worth it. So like I said, double-sided tape works really well. And I end up just putting a self-tap like as close to the edge as possible. The 3 up front here, I had 1, 2, and then 3, and then I put one back here and here, just for added reassurance. You don't necessarily need them as well, but just to make sure. So let me get the double-sided tape on, and then we'll go over and show you what step is next. so I got the Spat, I got the 3M double-sided tape ready to go. I got my self-taps ready to go as well. So what I'm gonna do now is actually go up to the rear Spat, and I'm actually just going to stick it on with the double-sided tape. I can position it. And once I finally get the Spat in the place that I wanna get it at, I can just throw in some self-taps and we'll be done. So let's go ahead and get this on. Super simple. I just ended up using 5 self-taps as I mentioned and the double-sided tape. So everything looks great. So happy I got a lip kit back on. This car was looking funky without one, but now everything flows. So we got the front lip, side skirts, then it goes to the rear spats. Looks beautiful, looks nice and low again. They're actually really nice. The weave is nice. There's nothing messed up or anything like that. So really happy with them. Again, I'll leave a link below for these if you guys are interested in picking these up. These were about, actually, I forget how much they were. I think they were like 120, 130, something like that. Either way, link will be below so you can pick them up for yourself. All in all, just for what I have on the car right now, these two were $650 and that was, like I said, 120-ish. So if you just want the lip, the side skirts, and the rear spat, you're looking at about $770 or so, just under 800 bucks, which is pretty good considering, you know, if you went with APR or something like that, you're looking at about 1,700 to $2,000 for just these parts. So it's a affordable carbon fiber kit that I actually am pretty happy with. The weave and the fitment and everything is really nice. So if you guys are interested in picking it up, I'll have everything below as well. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of the new diffuser as well. Again, that's gonna be a different video because I didn't go with the same one that I had the previous one, which is the Icon Motorsports one. This is actually a different style. This is by Carbon Creations. Really, really nice. It's a little bit different than the style that I had previously. You guys are pretty familiar with what I had on before, but this one is super nice. Again, this is just a fiberglass composite with carbon fiber laid on, but the whole thing is carbon, you know, it's not just part of it. The whole thing is laid out in carbon, super nice. Has some nice weight to it, so it feels pretty, you know, worth the price. This alone was about 300 bucks. So it's a little bit more expensive than the one I was running, which was about 150 or so, 170, I forget. But one thing I really liked about this is that it actually sits below the diffuser on the bumper. So it actually brings it a little bit lower, which is nice. And also the holes here are recessed, so you're not gonna see any hardware at all. So all the hardware that you use are gonna be in these holes and they're gonna be hidden. So you're not gonna see anything, you're just gonna be able to see the nice carbon diffuser on the back. So that is going to be the next video. I'm going to install this one next, which will complete the carbon fiber kit. Really happy I decided to bite the bullet and get rid of the base and R poly one and go with carbon. Really, really nice, looks good. So if you guys have any questions at all, be sure to ask them below. I'll be more than happy to answer. But yeah, in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you in the next one.